YouTube, good morning. What's up? What's up? So, there's a couple of stocks here that are moving, two in particular that I like and that has good volume. So, we're going to talk about them right now. And the first one is NBY. And most of you guys who are trading pre-market are probably looking at this one here already. So, it started off around 8 a.m., pushed up all the way here to 122. Since then, it's pulled back. We've had a low point. Let's see. We've had a low point here at 89 cents and we've curled back up. So not bad. Not bad at all. And the new highs here recently at 132. So this looks pretty decent. And for me, I like when we're coming into the open and we're not seeing a stock that's just surging, surging, surging. I like to see a little bit of rest. That way, I think we can sometimes get that high chance of early move. So NBY, not bad. We got the range there. Now, if this does keep going, where's it likely to go? So I'm going to take a look at the daily chart here for NBY. Okay. So going back, let's see, May 19th, we had a high volume candlestick that was at 108 for the highs and then 115, which we've broken over those levels already so far today. So that's a good sign. Now, going back some more, right, we have 195, which was the high point of April 21st. 195, and then the 200 EMAs at 203. So can we get up there to $2? I think right now that's a pretty fair target for a stock like this. Can we get up there to $2? The 200 EMAs at 203 to be precise. So we got some levels to look forward to. Now, 195, $2, it's fairly close if this happens to be very strong. So I'm gonna go back some more and see if there's any significant candlesticks. I see February 28th, but the volume there's a little lighter. We had a high point of 260 on that day. Let's see, January 3rd, 241. So it seems like there might not be much resistance if it gets over 2. Maybe there'll be room to 3 here. 363. Yeah, there might be some room up to $3 if this gets going. So that could be pretty good for this stock. So NBY, we'll see how it does. We'll see how this one does. All right. So yeah, the other one is CRNX, which is up 60% here. It's on the list. Well, 57%. 3 million shares of volume. The float is around 49 million, so it's not too bad. And it's a little bit more pricey, so we're going to have a stock that's cheaper, one that's a little bit more expensive. These are the days to make sure that we don't mix up our share size, right? So just a heads up out there, if you guys are going to be trading both of these, right, because some people will, make sure that the size you're using on NBY, if you need to size down for the other one, that you do that. That way, you don't get into any mistakes because they happen. So switching CRNX. So this one started around 4 a.m. Not bad. And it got all the way to 29.19. So this looks pretty decent. And again, we're somewhat resting here. Sideways action, as they say, consolidation, right? 25.12 for this, let's see, is that accurate? 25.12, yeah, for this low point here. Okay. So we've pulled back. We're kind of in that area right now. So, the double bottom. Is it possible to come back down here a second time and hold? So this honestly could be decent to watch into the open if we can see more support over the next 8 to 10 minutes. There's probably going to be a chance there. Of course, the risk is going to always be present, so we'll have to be careful and we'll have to try and manage as best as we can. And that's probably in order for that type of trade. Depending on how it opens up, if it's mild to the downside. So if the risk going down is limited and we can be holding up that area for a good potential for bounce, not that wouldn't be bad. Other than these, well, let's look at the daily chart. Let's see. CRNX. I can pull over the daily chart here, by the way. Let's see. So it looks like it's a fairly recent IPO. Well, not too recent, but going back to 2018, that's pretty early, right? Stock is only 3 years old. So all-time highs, 42. We are coming into this bit of a range right here where we rejected and came back down. So we got a few levels here. Yeah, I think this will probably be a good area to watch. Let's see. So for specifics, let's see. 28.95. So basically $29 area. Let's say plus or minus like 40 cents because it's a pretty expensive stock. As the alarm for screen recording, let's go ahead and do that quickly. Yeah, I'd say like plus or minus 40 cents. So the trend line is basically acting as an area where, hey, Relentless, let's say we get up close to it and the stock is showing that it's having trouble in the, let's say, more short term. It's like, okay, I might want to ease off, let this thing do its thing and then wait, and not overtrade an area where we're seeing some resistance or we're starting to consolidate. So screen recording looks good. 28.80. So yeah, I'd say 29. And then if it does get over 29, 36, 37 area, and then 42. Sometimes you never know, man. Like I would love to see something crazy on this one, like to $100, but that might not even happen. But just in case, it'd be nice. That'd be great for momentum. It'd be great for opportunities. And that's all we can really ask for on any given day. So those are the two that I'll be watching. BIOC for possible continuation. Let me see what Marcelo has here. If I'm missing anything else, GDC for continuation potentially. Let's see, GDC. I have BIOC. How's this one looking? Volume. The daily chart doesn't look bad here for like a flat top breakout if it gains volume. Well, we'll see. And then, so I'll be watching the scans. If it hits the scans, it'll be good. And then BIOC, I think we had Friday. This one, we had the big move pre-market. It got up there to like 180 and pulled back. It's currently down and sideways here. So I'd be watching to see if we can get back up there to like 160 and, so forth and so forth. But we'll see how it goes. So just off of preference, I prefer the cheaper ones. So I'll be watching NBY first, but I'll be quick to switch to the other one if that's the one that's holding up and looking to be good. So how do I want to approach the day? Relentless, how do you want to approach this beautiful day? I have a couple of things that I always like to tell myself pre-market, right? Three main things actually over the last couple of months. And first is, hey, start the day with slightly smaller size. That way, even if something looks good and happens to fail and reject early, I'm not really risking too much. And it comes down to longevity, not wiping myself out in the first 5 minutes of the day and having to try and play catch up or just the day be finished. So a low risk approach to start, try and build up some confidence in just connecting on stocks, and then quickly increase my size if I can get into a good rhythm. Once that happens, I can try and push, and then slow it down once the market is saying, hey, slow down. So looking forward to the opportunities there. Other than that, I want to be careful about over trading sideways action. Just 1-2 attempts, that's it. If it's not going, just wait. And high or low for me. I like high or low, right? Not in between. So that's what the consolidation is, in between. Lastly, I need to be careful about sizing down on the pullbacks. A lot of times I size up sometimes and then I get a big red trade. So got to be careful. That's a 2-minute warning is going off. Got to be careful about that. And yeah, besides that, just looking to trade my best. We've been doing this for a while. There's no nerves here for me. It's just, coming in again, another beautiful day, to do what I love to do. And the only type of, pressure, if I want to say, if there is even if is pressure, is me doing the best I could possibly do. And it's, performance. I need to perform, and that's how I feel good about myself. Because as long as I perform, there's satisfaction in performing well, whatever you're doing. And in this field, the money happens to follow if you can perform. So, today I'll be saying to the market, allow me to have this dance. I'm going to come in and I'm going to bust the moves. And I'm going to look forward to having some fun here. So, NBY share size set. Share size also set for the other one. I could go a little lower for the other one. Maybe I start off with just, 200, come down just in case the spreads are huge. Then I can go up. But yeah, looking good. Looking good. So other than that, remember our disclaimer. Remember that day trading, like any other business, is risky. Remember to approach the market in a low risk way. Utilize a simulator, utilize risk of money. And besides that, remember that me live streaming is not an invitation to copy trade. This is just me showing the world what I do, right? There's a formal way of learning. And, trying to copy me on a live stream is not a good way of learning, right? So remember the risks. And lastly, remember that I do not invest for my subscribers. So be careful of those fake accounts out there. I will never ask you guys to send me money or personal information. So here we go. I like that CRNX is holding up. Low of 11, high of 18. So I'm watching CRNX here. We'll see if it holds. If not, so we had to push the 23 on this one. It's going to come back down. Which of the two? Yeah, they're both kind of choppy. And CRNX, I like that the spreads aren't crazy at times here, so that's good. Low of 10. So it's actually holding up this area for now. Anybody watching at PSTV? Is it all right? I was gonna put this on the watch list. I saw it. Let's see what it's doing here. High of 70. The other one is back at 18. Back at 22. It might get halted up here. It's possible. What was that fill? Okay. Uh, 17. Is it failing? Waiting patiently. The other one is back at 26. Cutting that flat, waiting. There's a break of 26. How well will we hold? Seems like it's holding high. You just size up on this thing. 70 for the highs. Aw, come on. I don't want to see that. Low, 42, 38, 21. Taking 10 area. Not a bad fill. Quick couple of cents right there. Yeah, that spread. That spread. Should have bought the bids. Maybe I can get the re-average. Okay, it's gonna bounce. Should have bought the bids. That would have been a great trade to hold. I think it looks good here for the retest. Ay, ay, ay. No, that is sad. Great move. Can we hold the dip? Not quite. And that's the difference of making $1.60 a share is buying the bids on that trade. Because I'd feel comfortable being in where I want to be in to hold for that bigger move. Good attempt. So we got 27 again. Low there, mid 60s or so. Mm. Retest. Soon. Room to 29 right now, with a high of 27.62. Oh, using smaller size at times here. It looks like it's holding well. I think it's holding well. Small size here again. Higher fill. Will we retest? Okay, okay. Big boy size. All right. Big boy size. The high is at 29.45. There's a spread. Got a fairly high fill. And I'll take a small loss. I hope this continues. I'm gonna size up even more if this continues. Early exit. Hmm. How are we looking? Need to zoom in here. Uh, so we're right up at the level. So, do we need more of a pullback? Do we need a 5-minute pullback? The low is 96 right now, so we got up to 29 like we wanted to. The next level would be at 36. I'm gonna jump in here with a stop, as long as it doesn't flush. Take it off. I like it. So far, it seems like it's a 1-minute pullback. So I'm still watching. Where's the volume going to go? Is this it? Waiting. This might be it. Well, they're sellers. I might be out too soon though. Yes, I'm out. Jeez, I'm out too soon. Okay, waiting. Jeez Louise. 70. Not Titanic. It's gonna go down some bit. It's a bigger position there too. It held up right there though. A little tricky there. I sold that position a little too soon. New low. It's holding up still. I'm gonna try it again. Should have held that last position. So this time we're gonna try. I'm gonna look to hold this longer here for high of day because it seems like it's still holding up. I'm just gonna put a stop in place. I'm gonna risk a certain amount and just give it a chance to go to high of day. Probably can get a nice like dollar share win here potentially. It seems like it's just holding up, and then I'll scalp it too with another order entry window if it wants to go. So we need to get back over 71. Big Steve, KB, are the Bulls going to buy or are we Titanicing here? Where are those Bulls? PSTV is moving well, it seems like. I'm gonna cut it there. I can watch to get back in, but we'll see. PSTV, do I want to jump in here for a break of 2? What's going on? So we're getting a 5-minute pullback for sure. But it's back over 28 again. And the new low was 70. 67. I don't know, I got a good feeling about this stock, man. If we can keep going, this will be great. I don't want to continue to buy the lows over and over here, so I'll just wait, try and let it do its thing, and then if we can get the curl back up, then that's great. Take me to the moon of Pluto. I'm getting high fills too, I gotta watch out. It only takes one flush to go back to flat at this price range. Jeez. Oh, that's not good. Gotta keep it tight. Just making a new low again. And I'm holding there at 28 because I thought it was getting ready to go. Not yet. So the 1 minute candles to make the new high right there happen twice in a row is going to lead to a false breakout from 62 back down to a new low. So it's still not ready yet, and there's only 2 minutes left in this candle. Either a longer 5 minute pullback to VWAP maybe, or it's just struggling here. So I'm just going to keep waiting again. Let me see if I'm missing any other stock. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, Big Steve, big size, man. I missed a $1.70 move because I had a 14 cent higher fill than I would have wanted. And looking back at it now, I should have just held. This type of stock, 14 cents is not that much. The high of the current candle in the 5 minute is 28.62. So 28.62, if we can break over that level, I want to get back involved aggressively to the upside. But we still have to clear 29 and then 29.45, which we marked out as potential resistance here. Which right now seems like it's resistance, right? $29 area. If we get over the level, we got room potentially to 36. So that could be good if it's strong and we can keep pushing. Right here, I think it's still healthy, but I'm a little concerned of chop and false breakouts, so I'm just waiting. RRH, not much there. The low is right there, so let's see how it reacts. Can we hold can we hold up, or are we gonna be going down? So far it's holding up, which is good. It's not a bad place to take a position. It's not a bad place for me to take a position here. So far, so good. I just don't want to be over trading it too much down here. But I'll watch. If I see something a little bit better, I can take it. But it's not a terrible place by any means for me to watch. Lady, I always say the disclaimer, but I'll just say it again, guys. Just remember, this is not financial advice. There's a system and there's a strategy. There's a lot more going on to me just saying I would like it here. So again, this is not an invitation to copy trade me. This is just my thought process for how I'm seeing it. And even then, on this YouTube stream, I wouldn't say every single thing, right? The course is where we say every single thing, not here. So there's 66. How well can we hold up? If it flushes down and then curls back up aggressively, could be good. If not, can we hold up above this level here? Sizing down, I'm gonna jump in. It's not a bad bounce. Great trade, great trade. Come on. We're supposed to rip to 25, 27, 28, 25 right there. But it might still be working though, as we haven't flushed. Try it again with smaller size. It's having trouble. So there might be a small seller there around 28 area, maybe. Or is it just lack of volume? Good. Not good. So I'll wait again. I'll ease off. Trades need to be winning trades, not chopping losses. So for me, I'm trying to watch to see where it's kind of, decided that it's finished with the consolidation down here to start curling up again. Okay, okay, so that's good. That's good. 30. Good, good. Now it needs to continue through these levels here. Not good. 19, 20. I'll size back up again later. Rating 20, 55. See, that's a taste of what we can see again, right? If it gives the next move up. Well, the risk is there still. Okay, okay. 28.55. Going to be a bigger level if we can break over and hold. So once the next incline starts, we can see something. '19 was a high fill too. So yeah, this is still not ready yet. I love all those trades there because it's the area where it could start for the next high again. And if I can connect early on that next incline, we essentially double the gains. So I don't mind the $400 of risk here to just, give it a chance. But it's not ready. So either a bigger 1 minute pullback here or maybe a retest of the lows. Either or. Gotski, take it easy. Heading out for the day. I forgot. For those of you watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up. I forgot to mention it, but yeah, hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Can we get up there to 250 likes? So here we are again. What's it going to be this time? A lot of selling here. But it seems like it's holding. I'll give it a shot. Small size. Oh no. Well, good thing I had small size. It's not going to even give a chance for a tight stop. It's going to teleport down for a new low. So it's right at VWAP now. This is kind of like the last area of support that I would like to see hold. If not, then it might be finished. 50-cent loss. Will we hold up again? If not, to the depths. The other one did not do well. NBY did not hold up well. So 50 right there, not holding up. We might start a bear flag here. The stock is easy to borrow, by the way. So it might bear flag and then potentially go lower. Well, better than nothing, but would have loved to see another move. For a stock to be a complete stock, I like to actually see 3 legs of opportunity. SLE. How's this one doing? High of days at 30, which is in range, but 21, 22, 23. On the bids. Waiting patiently, waiting patiently. BIOC, not much there. CRNX still trending down. SLE. Oh, wow, it's going quick. Jeez, looked away at the wrong time. High fill there. Bad fill coming out. Lovely. That's how we want it. To get robbed. The order is just floating, man. Am I gonna still get filled? Yes. What kind of ridiculousness is this? The order is just sitting there, nothing happening. Yeah, let's just sell off. But tell you, man. Sometimes you just get robbed blind. But what can you do? The only thing we can really do is switch brokers. But then the next broker is gonna just do the same thing. A low of 4. Wow. And a high of 60. Well, if that isn't range, I don't know what is. Ay, ay, ay. So we got a high of 75, 78, 80. There's buyers at 70. Halt is at 12. I'd rather see a halt at this point. Can we get locked in? 11, 511 for a halt. It's extended. The halt level has extended to 29. Too soon? Too soon. 60. It's, it's moving, but it's a tricky one. It's 57. I'm gonna jump in here and put a stop in place. Great fill coming out. Come on, rip, rip, skip, skip. It's not skipping. It's hard to borrow. Doesn't seem to be dropping below the level, so I'll give it a shot. A couple cents there. More. But nothing. 13. There's volume here, so can we see it? Rip. 34, okay. 40. 47, skipping now. Okay, maybe not. It might pull back. Might. Or not. More. Come on, let's see the halt. Let's see that halt. Okay, 88. Pretty good. 93 for the halt. 93. 607 for the halt. 607. It's moved up. I wouldn't buy here for me. I'm just waiting. It's now too high. I'm just gonna wait. Maybe it keeps going though, but there's a lot of risk. And it could drop a good amount. Is that it? No, that's not it. 60, 58, 58, 60. All right. Now rip over 50 for me, please. Can we see a nice big bounce? Cutting it. Can get back in. Yes. Okay. Are we holding 50? It seems like we are. Let's jump back in again. Tight stop. Tight stop. We got a low. Could flush here, but I'm going to try it anyways. We'll get caught. Well, that's the risk. Small size though. It might be finished. The pullback is kind of looking a little too much now. Charts are looking terrible. Yeah, it might be backside here. We should have held. I mean, which in the very first pullback it went from 460 to $4. So maybe it still holds up here, but I'll be a little more careful here. And all of that was with small size. I didn't size up right there. So SLE, just waiting to see what it does here. CRNX did curl up a little bit, so that's good. Is there any other one moving? NCNC. Let's see, NCNC. Take a look here. Oh, yeah, this one looks good too. Why not? NCNC. 42. It's a little extended from that big green candle though. SLE. Whoa, nice move right there. Is it on to something? Fair fill. Jesus, I needed to hold, man. Star slacking. It looks like it might be a full swing right to green. I need to nail this dip. Or is it not dipping? Nope. And I got a tilt on the ass. Great. Not a surprise. 23. I didn't nail the dip. 17. Not even close. I bought at 37. The dip is at 18 here. That is way off. That's not going to get it done. So we got a high 58 on the move. Unbelievable. Can we see a bounce here? Let me see that fill. What's that fill? We're done with that one. Let's see. 15. Gosh, 15. I don't know why I complain about fills. I'm using market order every single trade. SQQQ time. The overall market slightly green. Low of 90 at the very lows, which was 81, seems to be holding up. Some very sizable moves here today. Sizable. NCNC, is it ready for a break of 40, 43? Come on, NCNC. NCNC. What? How did I go short? I flattened. So this one has shares. That's NCNC. CRNX pulling back. SLE still consolidating here to lows, but holding up its levels. I don't really like the longer hold dips on this one, but they're holding up nicely at 80, 90, so this is good. Maybe we get an ABCD out of this, right? We got to get above 58, though. 558 and hold. Okay, time for me to get the chair. So for those of you watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. I use market orders every time. Like let's say 95% of the times. Oh, shoots. Hold that thought. Let's try again. SLE. Yeah, we might just get this ABCD, this W here. So the high of 47, the low of 20. So it has a good size range still. And the low of the pullback has been 80. I don't know, I think I'll wait, man. I want to be patient here. It has such a big range that it'll be tricky. CRNX, nice green candle there. Dollar share, or a little less. Not what's freaking desk, man. I'm telling you. They say this. They told me this desk has over I think like 50,000 or 80,000 times that it can go up or down. It's already seeming like it's giving some trouble. Better not. And I injured my back for like 6 months. All parts me trying to set up this desk. All right, looks good. Here we are at 50 again, 45. Do not fail. Son of a gun. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. That was a high fill though. It's held. It's holding. My gosh, man. It's so close sometimes. Low of 04 here. The low is actually 80. We're getting a little bit more active. Can we see that retest? Volume slowing down. So we might need that bigger pullback. As long as it doesn't Titanic here, I don't mind. I'll take a loss on that. Waiting. Can we see that test of the highs? Can we see that test of the highs here? Not quite. $6 again. I think this range might not pull back all the way to lows, but it depends. Small size here. 5, 5, 8, 11. Oh, a lot of down ticks here. Getting some decent fills here, actually. This candle's gonna close, and this is closing in decent shape. Well, I'm too late. 23, can we hold? 33 fill. Try it again. 39 fill, great. Man, that was close, man. That was close. The moment I realized the candle was closing in good shape, it just teleported. The next step was just to get ready to take that position, but big move. So the bounce is not really working right away. Still holding though, so I'll give it another shot again. And that'll be a losing trade. Getting a lot of fills on the ass too, guys, so watch out. It's coming back down. Those are the trades you want to catch, though. You can catch that as 40 cents instantly. So we're getting a big dip. Low 67. It might bounce up again a little bit more. CRNX right here is actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna skip over to CRNX. 50. Gotta move faster. Gotta move faster. CRNX looks like maybe we could see something over some time here. Or a bigger move. The 5-minute candle's about to close. How do we want to rate this candlestick here? I mean, it doesn't look awful. It's better than the one we had at 05. So we still had a red to green there. Will we see a red to green here, right? Because we had a lot of selling at the end of the candle. Can we still get a red to green here to get back to the highs again? Is it possible? The last one held up with the high wick. Will this one hold up? I mean, from the low at 67, we're already 620, so it's already a good 50-cent bounce, which is not bad. Sellers coming in, though. We're back at 6. It kills me on the inside just a little bit to miss those moves like that, man. It's literally like seconds. This stock is one to be careful with, though. Whenever it's probably finished for backside, we have to watch out to not get caught in big flushes. It's already giving them, and we're not really backside yet. So when backside actually starts, probably can see an aggressive drop, like into a halt kind of thing. So again, be careful of the risk. Just general. We all have to be careful. CRNX I've given back like 900 off the top, so probably best to just be careful. I mean, it's curled up a lot. I think the dip here well, it depends. Could be okay. CRNX could be one of those stocks that, into the late afternoon might keep going. SLE still here, still fighting. Forty, 50. Oh my goodness. Can we hold this dip? Yes, we will. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now that's crazy. That is crazy. Hard to capture if you're not just holding a position though, you know? I'm using small size because there's so much risk for the drops. Can we get I want to see this halt right here, 42. It's gonna get extended. Yeah? This is madness. This is what this is, madness. This is not easy to trade for, you know, especially for the people who are newer. It's crazy, crazy volatility here to the upside. Small sellers at 50, over 50 it might go crazy again. I hate to get that high fill there, man. Because I wouldn't mind holding it here, but you know, I have to take the loss. That's so frustrating. Like all those trades in my head should be winning trades, you know. Okay. 93. Not Titanic. Good. Good. Good curl. Sometimes, you know, that big flush is like coming again. Getting some really high fills though. Some really high fills. So we're starting to see a 5-minute pullback. I think it's still strong though. It's just a matter of where. This is my last attempt here. It might, yeah, it might be finished. Small size though. Okay, too much of a pullback now. We'd love to see 640. This is just turning into a bearish engulfing, despite the volume not that high. So it might give a good bounce eventually, but big drop here. I didn't capture not one of those big teleportation moves, man. This is a crazy stock though. So for those of you who are newer, like you know, newer traders, it takes a long time to really be able to get comfortable to still hit the buy button on this type of stuff. And I missed like half the trades. But the risk is still there though, you know. You can still get caught in a drop. You can get filled on the ass trying to buy before the big move. All that stuff could still happen. It's still going down. 546. It's too much of a pullback here. So maybe on the resumption it goes lower and then bounces up. And then so there might be an opportunity there to buy the dip. Unless there's an offering or something right now, which I don't think is the case. The offerings are usually more brutal, like faster drop. But it's a decent day so far. We're at 36. We're just waiting patiently. Maybe there's something else. Let's keep rotating through. No time to start ranting here for me. CRNX, NVY, NCNC, PSTV. How's the scans looking here? Why is this one not showing? Should be. Percentage. Huh? What? Did this have a reverse split or something? That can't be right. It's just saying not available. That's crazy. Maybe it's like SPAC, but I thought I saw it here though. I don't know. It's hitting the halt scan. One for 20. Okay, that makes sense. One for 20 because it's the percentage is looking crazy. So one for 20 reverse split. You guys know me, man. Sometimes I don't even look at the news. Like let's see, SLE. I don't look at the news or anything on these stocks, which sometimes is a good thing. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, it's not pulling it up there. Let's see, Yahoo Finance. I don't check the like I used to in the past. I used to. It's all like in the past. I used to come earlier instead of 9:10. I used to come like 8:50. Start live stream 8:50 a.m. But it's like I cut out all that stuff like that. Like watching for news. Reading a headline just to see like the general gist of why the stock is moving. Now it's just straight trading, man. Just does the technical look good? If not, you know, I think I'm giving away too much money on these pullbacks though. Still, the other one I tried to wait for the curl up, which was a good thing, but even then, just losing. The resumption 38.28. 38.28. So I got a little less than a minute. I think there might be a bounce. I'm hoping there's a bounce here. I gotta check the messages. There's more messages. Since that video went crazy on TikTok, a lot of people have been asking me. Well, the resumption is coming up. Let's watch. Here we go. No break of 50. In and out, scratch trade. No immediate bounce. Why is it just going down like this, man? There has to be a bounce somewhere, right? I'd like to think. But yet again, the market sometimes just irrational, right? So there's a bounce at least something from 86 to 20. With that type of drop, we need to see a bounce back to 6 to at least make some sense. But that might not even happen. Jeez. From looking so good to just terrible. Was there some lottery talks or something? Well, let's see. How's the YouTube channel doing? We have 383 people, which is a lot. We're at 1040. I do appreciate everyone tuning in, guys. Hit that thumbs up, support the channel. Right now, we're just gonna keep waiting to see if we get more opportunities. So I'm looking at these scans. I'll be watching at the stream and the Discord in case there's any callouts. And I think I might go till 11, 11:30, maybe 12. Go a little later today. So PSTV, maybe if more volume gets into it later, it could be something there. NCNC will back off the highs. NBY started off with a good red to green move, but couldn't hold up. CRNX. I have high hopes for this one. I'm hoping maybe around like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., maybe power hour, we can get another attempt and a red to green. Yeah, wrong bet. We took out so we made some changes to Discord. I guess it's a good time to talk about it. We made some changes to Discord to merge the two chats. Um, maybe we change it back at some other time. I don't know. But for now, we think this makes the most sense. And the channels that weren't being utilized as much, we took out for the time being. If more of a demand comes back for those channels, then we'll bring them back, which is the large cap channel, the swing trading channel, and the options trading channel. CRNX. CRNX. Do I just jump in and put a stop? Seems a little risky. But it would be working if I did it. Still going. So two big green candles here. CRNX. SLE, it seems like we're finally getting that bounce. So we had the consolidation with that low of 86. Here we are at 65, so a nice 70-cent bounce or so. I gotta be careful with this stock, man. The risk is definitely here. And I also have to know myself, and I perform way better when the stocks are like closer to the high. Only 01, so not a great breakout there. Whoa, it's a good bounce. It's a good bounce. Is he gonna try? No. Not small loss there. That was a good bounce though, but we'll see. Let's keep watching. SLE, big move right there. SLE is pulled back. SLE, man. If it gets over $6 here, there might be some scalp trades. But good for anybody holding the pullback from $5 or like 480. It's a nice move, 598. So this is the bounce that we were looking for earlier. It came a little late after the consolidation here at the lows. But all of this for SLE, I still consider a backside, of course. A bounce like this. I think CRNX still has a better chart at this current time. So it seems like it's holding up to 2750 for now on this consolidation here. So I'm hoping this flag just, like breaks out to the upside. Come on, even with that bid, we're struggling here. Someone trying to buy 6,000 at 90. We're still struggling. If SLE gets halted up, like if it does a crazy move, oh, it shoots. Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gonna get, it looks like it's gonna get halted up here. Dip, dip, dip. No dips. It's crazy that I have that intuition. I didn't buy to hold into it. Man. Oh, that spread. It's a fair fill. Selling is on though. We needed it to halt up. Too much selling into the halt level, man. I'm net red after such a big move of 80 cents is ridiculous on that area. I thought it could have done it, but at the same time, I didn't expect it to give that type of big move. So, CRNX seems to be struggling a bit here. Can we hold up over 28? And it's why it's always so exciting to come back again the next day. But, it's to the point where it's impossible to capture every single area. Sometimes even when you think it, you can see the move happening. It's just part of what it is. You just can't catch everything. Here's 28. $28.04. Two on the bids. Switching back. I still think this one has the better charting. Still. Well, the other one definitely gave that nice quick move. And so it's like I'm giving back profits in a lot of these areas, but it's like areas where it should be green. Close calls. Literally seconds, milliseconds. But what a bounce. For anybody who really and truly took the dip properly, like to really buy the dip. The dip was at 480. Let's say you're long 490 or $5 with a stop at the low, 20 cents of risk. You know, at that point, this is where it's tricky on this backside. If you're risking 20 cents, can we make 40 cents plus? In this case, it happens to go up, you know, $1.86 from that level of 5. So expectations is also part of it. If you're expecting at least 50, 70, 80 cents of a move, then you're holding for that long. If not, maybe you sold early, in which case you might have only did a 1-to-1, getting like 20, 30 cents out of the trade. For me, the pullback trade is easiest to win, and I don't really like to use the word easy here, but let's use a different word. It's smoother when there's already a well-defined high and we've pulled back off of the high a fair amount and have been basing out. Because then I know if the stock is really strong, at the worst case, if it's really strong, we can get back to those highs. Maybe that high of day is $1 a share away. And at the lows, we're basing out. Let's say I'm in and my risk is, very tight towards whatever I think support is. Whether the low of the area, the trend lines, whatever I'm using. It's like if I'm to have like a flawless day here with share size, it's like a day like today, man. You could, like a 10,000 is like it's so close, like it's there with smooth trades in all those key areas. Even probably even more because this CRNX too. I need, if you're using like 3,000 share blocks, plot like 4K shares, I'm getting good fills on this stock. It's because of the range, like $1 shares in here multiple times, from a low of 24 to the high of 29. If you capture over $1 share, with that type of size, it's right there. A couple of great trades, managing risk well, not really taking on big losses. So it's 10:56 right here. Right now, I might size down a little bit and just keep waiting. We've had another wave of opportunities there, just was not able to capitalize. So I'm gonna just slow it down a little bit, keep watching. There might be a third wave. If there is, we got to make sure we connect a little bit better, and then that way we can finish off nicely. Maybe we even come back for power hour today too, just to see if something moves later. CLOV. Dash, I wouldn't be so aggressive. I wouldn't be so aggressive. Unless you know this person here. That's, unless they've been around in here. CLOV, I mean, we'll see. Do you use market or limit? I gotta edit some of these things on the YouTube live stream. I'm supposed to be into this. Waiting patiently. CRNX, nice bounce here. You gotta be so patient. Like we might be here waiting an hour for this to really play out, For the type of entry I would want. For the type of entry that I would need. Want and need both. these are not bad, these are not bad entry. For me, I could always take all these trades. It just comes down to if I'm watching it there. And because even if I don't love the entry or if I think there's a lot of risk, I can always reduce size to an appropriate amount. If I do lose, it's not gonna, hurt me, but I can also add some small gains. These big bottoming wicks. 40 cents of risk to the low of this candlestick from this bounce to potentially see what the stock can do. That's what day trading really is, when it comes down to just assessment and risk management. Buying in a place where the probability is more so in your favor. It doesn't need to work 100% of the times, right? If you're quick to cut the trade, it doesn't need to be 100% accurate, which nothing really is, right, in this world with business. But if the odds can be in our favor, that can be good. MOSO, SLE, CRNX, SLE, NBY, PSTV, the Momo scans. Yeah, how did NCNC ended up doing? Let's see. Still pulling back. NBY to the depths. ICLK, the volume is a little too light. BIOC from Friday didn't do much. All right, so everything is kind of pulling back. I think this might be a good place to call it and then come back later. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's not a bad time. So how many people do we have still? 325. Guys on YouTube, man. You guys are the real MVP. Still watching on at this time. I use OBS, Kelly Jones. I use OBS to record my screen. Dash, you're good, man. Guys, Dash is the, Dash and Steve are controlling the YouTube channel basically. Dash and Steve, the two main men. I'm gonna go check out Steve pretty soon. Either this weekend or the next weekend. So I gotta go get all the stuff for him ready. The biggest of the Steves. And then I'll check out Dash one of these days too. Dash, Wrong Bet, I'm really looking forward to Wrong Bet cooking up this burger, man. This has been on my mind for months now. And I'm gonna be traveling more over the years, but I'm still a small French fry here, right, in this space. So I have to keep building first. I have to keep building. I have to keep growing, and then once we can reach to a higher level, traveling and that type of stuff will be more of a possibility. whilst it could be done now, it's not very feasible, right? To do it very, very often. Like, it has to make sense. But the goal is to be able to live like a nomad trader, for me, being that I don't have a ton of responsibilities, when it comes to like being tied down, right? Like if you have, let's say, a family, it's a little different. You have to kind of stay in one area for the most part. So, stuff like that. I can fly around. I'm free to fly like a bird. So, the nomad lifestyle, at least, to a degree, as long as there's good internet connection, fast Wi-Fi, we can make it happen. The most relentless French fry. Yeah, man, we're some small fries here compared to these big potatoes, right? These big time hedge funds. I mean, even other traders, right? There's some big time traders you can say too, because when you look at the statistics for like, and I'll go off of America, right? Because that's where I'm at. When it comes to income and income brackets and like how much you have to be making to be in certain brackets, let's say top 5%, top 10%, top 20%. And then not only that, you also have to account for I'd say your dreams and goals, right? Because certain people will want and need certain things, right? Want and need both. And so it's like you gotta account for all that good stuff too. And so, where are we on the spectrum? And what do we need to get done? What do we need to accomplish to improve ourselves? Because, at the end of the day, like there's a monetary value behind most things. Not everything, most things. And so when it comes to quality of life and comfort and things like that, there is a dollar amount tied to some of it, not all. What do we need? Not a lot. Water, food, clothes, shelter. That's all we need to really survive, right? But there's surviving and there's living. And then there's living to a high level, right? In terms of lifestyle. So we all have different goals and stuff and dreams. So whatever we envision for ourselves, that's kind of what we have to work towards. So the pastor is taking it easy. No big spending. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's funny because I actually asked Marcelo this on the live stream a few weeks ago, which was like, hey, since you've been able to be a better trader and have been improving, how have your life changed so far? And it's like, hey, I haven't really been doing much different. Nobody would know that I'm a guy that's trading and making some cash, just still doing a lot of the same things, saving and looking to reinvest. Um, it's a little different for everyone depending on their situations, but yeah, we got to stay relentless, guys. We got to stay relentless. We got to stay aggressive. We got to keep our foot on the gas until we reach to the level where we feel and know that we're good. We're set. So let's keep chasing down our dreams. It's a big part of trading is just the financial side of it and just the freedom, because we know if we can master it, if let's say this, we can master ourselves, we can become consistent with the market, and that in turn can allow us to gain that better quality of life, whether for the sake of time and money, right? Because trading, as we know, there's no commute. You can do it from your house as long as you have that good Wi-Fi and everything. You save on that commute to work, from work, and on a day like today, it's still crazy to really think about it. Here we are up $3,000. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and there's still the entirety of this day. Is every day this good? No, but we've been able to average a couple $100 every day here so far this year. And in prior years, we've been able to do all right. We've been improving. So It's kind of crazy. It's really a blessing. It's like a miracle, really, that stuff like this even exists. But the world is vast, and there's a lot of money floating around, and it's why stuff like this is possible. Investing and trading and all these different fields, and look at the look at NFTs, for example. Look at this bored ape garbage that came, and people are buying a picture of apes for hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. If some garbage like that can become a field, it's almost like anything is possible. So what we're doing here makes complete sense, and it's still it's different, right? It's different from us going to work every day, and going into the office, going into the facility, the warehouse, whatever it might be for all of us, right? This is different, but it also makes sense. It makes sense. It's not easy, it's difficult, but it makes sense. Again, NFT board ape stuff, if that's a field and money is being exchanged there, it makes me feel good because I don't know, man. There's some crazy stuff in this world. But anyhows, not to go on a crazy long rant. All of it is to say that we got to just keep working hard, keep being consistent and disciplined, and we'll stand a good chance. Nothing is guaranteed in life, but we can at least stand a chance if we improve on ourselves. For me, that's all it is every day. Just trying to improve, trying to make the adjustments as I see them, and coming in and coming again, not being discouraged, and trying my best to keep the perspective of the long term. Because one day really means nothing, man. It's about the collection of days every day and that compounding over time. So stay relentless. That's where I'm going to end it off. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, in the recap, which will be out around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll catch you guys tomorrow again for another beautiful day in the markets. Stay safe, stay green. If you're going to go till 4 p.m., continue to be diligent, continue to be patient, and wait for your opportunities. If you happen to be red today, again, keep that perspective of longer term. Don't get fixated or tunnel vision on just today or the last trade or whatever it might have been. It's part of what this is. Just like being a boxer, you can be the best boxer, you'll still get punched up at times. But we stay focused, we get back up. Whether we prepare for the next round or we continue to fight through the round, whatever it might be, that's what we do. And we can give ourselves a good chance. So take care, stay safe, stay green. Catch you guys later.